morning, everyone! Hello! It me! I'm going back to my roots with like skincare basics because the funny thing about it is like, although I'm seeing a progression with skincare and skincare knowledge, I still sometimes see the same questions. Do I have to have a full 12 steps? This video is essentially targeted at someone who is starting from no basis whatsoever. You have no idea how to formulate a skincare routine, what order products should come in, what elements you should have as part of your skincare routines. Hang tight, we're gonna get there and I'm gonna walk you through it. Take my hand. Now, I did partner with Belif on this video because Belif is genuinely one of my favorite skincare brands. And the nice thing about Belif and why I think this is the perfect pairing for this video, these are kind of like basic skincare products that I think everyone can benefit from. In general, the order that you should be applying your skincare products onto your skin is the consistency should go from lightest to thickest products. So the lightest products go on first and then the thickest products go on last. Now, I know something that's overwhelming is trying to figure out what ingredients should be in your skincare products. I think the best method of dealing with this is to actually figure out what ingredients to avoid. Ingredients like parabens, sulfates, phthalates, synthetic preservatives, dyes, fragrances, mineral oils, or for some people, it could even be trying to find products that don't have any byproducts of animal or anything of animal origin. With me and my personal take on skincare in general, I'm a firm believer that you should practice skincare as you would diet. So whatever works for you might not work for someone else. If you feel like something is working for you, stay with it. I also kind of go by the idea of intuitive skincare, kind of like intuitive eating, which is why I equate it to diet, because sometimes my skincare routine fluctuates depending on what my skin needs. Now, even though there is a slight fluctuation, let's go ahead and start going over the basic elements that I always consistently have in my skincare routine. Step number 1. Cleanse your way to happy skin. Now, of course, when it comes to cleansing your skin, you need to find a cleanser that works well for your skin type and effectively removes anything from the day that you might have sitting on the surface of your skin. Because if you don't cleanse your skin properly, the skincare you apply on afterwards is not going to be effective because it's not actually making contact directly with your skin. For me personally, I prefer something with a little bit of a suds because I do wear a lot of makeup. However, sometimes that balance is hard to find because there are certain ingredients that provide that suds that can be harmful to the skin. So finding a cleanser that effectively cleanses your skin but isn't too rough on your skin is extremely important. I personally gone through like 3 tubes of the AQUA jelly cleanser since it came out the end of last year. It's kind of like my fallback favorite. I have actually tried some of my old favorites in between using my AQUA jelly cleanser and realized that I didn't even like those as much as I like this cleanser. But basically, this first element in your skincare routine is to cleanse your skin. So however you get there, whatever method you find works best for your skin is the best method. Step number 2, toner. The versatile powerhouse. I have definitely seen on forums and people asking the question, do I really need a toner in my skincare routine? If you're just starting off with a skincare routine, I'd highly recommend checking out a hydrating toner. Essentially what these do is they add hydration back into the skin after that cleansing process. They do that by not only balancing the pH of the skin, but because they are a watery or liquidy consistency, they're more readily available for the skin to absorb. When looking for a toner, try to avoid the astringent toners. I think those are the more traditional type of toners that we're kind of used to in Western skincare routines. However, those usually strip too much of your natural oil from your face. Now, why I call toner a versatile powerhouse is essentially because there are several different functions you can use with the toner. So besides kind of just applying it onto your skin with your hands after you cleanse your face, I also use my toner as a targeted treatment when I feel like my skin could use a little rush of hydration. You've probably also heard about the 7 skin method, which is a Korean skincare method, and that employs the use of a toner and applying it 7 times. Of course, that to me seems a little excessive. 2 to 3 layers is sufficient enough. But like I said, toners are just so versatile. They're honestly probably one of my favorite parts of my skincare routine, and I definitely think that they are a main element when it comes to formulating a skincare routine for yourself. Step number 3, eye cream, the targeted moisturizer. Now for me, eye cream is definitely a main element of my skincare routine. Even though some people say an eye cream is not necessary, I find that an eye cream is necessary for me because I do have dry sensitive skin. Now, of course, besides that excessive dry skin, I personally just like eye creams because they're specifically formulated for the eye area And of course, the eye area has thinner and more sensitive skin, so you want to make sure that you're targeting those areas with something that is specifically formulated for that type of skin. Honestly, I don't know how people go without eye cream, because if I skip my eye cream, like, I can actually see the dryness in my eye area and it drives me crazy. So something like this is perfect. I've actually gone through one tub of this already, and this is the Moisturizing Eye Balm. You want to find a good balance when it comes to your eye cream. You don't want something so heavy that it congests the eye area and causes milia, but you also want to find something that has enough body to stick to where you're going to apply it. So this is something that is that perfect middle ground for me. And again, I just feel like it works well for a lot of different skin types. I notice it the next day, especially if I skip my eye cream. I can see like the fine lines and the dryness. And to be completely honest, for me, it just feels, it does not feel good with my dry skin. Step 4, moisturize, moisturize, moisturize. Now for me personally, I genuinely believe that moisturizing is the key to healthy skin. A lot of skin issues can be rectified with a good moisturizer. For example, a lot of people with oily skin will skip a moisturizer and instead kind of like overwash their skin. But in turn, what happens is your skin tries to overcompensate for that and produces even more oil. So if you use a moisturizer to balance out your skin doesn't feel that need to produce as much oil. Same thing kind of goes for combination skin, and especially for me who has dry skin, I need to layer on the moisture because it's essentially my last defense against the elements, any type of fine lines. I just want to make sure that I have as much moisture as possible. Again, like I mentioned in the beginning of this video, something like this is perfect for a lot of different skin types because it has a very versatile texture to it. It has a gel cream texture, so it's good for people who don't like to have that thick, heavy feeling of cream, but it's excellent for someone like me who likes to feel like they have moisturizer on their skin. Definitely an element of a skincare routine is finding a moisturizer that works well for your skin type. Now, this is definitely kind of like a bonus step, and I'll go into bonus steps outside of this in a second. At this point, if you have a good cleansing routine, you've got a toner you like, you have a working eye cream, and you have a moisturizer that your skin likes, this is kind of the time for you to build up on whatever you feel like your skin needs. Again, going back to that idea of intuitive skincare. So for me, something like this has been revolutionary ever since I introduced sleeping masks into my routine. Probably like 5-6 years ago, I've noticed a huge difference because as you sleep, your skin does a lot of regenerating, so using a sleeping mask is going to aid in that regeneration. Now this is the Belif Aqua Bomb sleeping mask, and again, it has a really nice texture that a lot of skin types tend to accept. Something like this is super easy to use because you just layer it on after your moisturizer, and it's another layer of moisture, which again, I won't get into how much I believe in moisturizing the skin. Adding additional elements like this, again, is what's going to customize your skincare routine. So a sleeping mask for me is kind of where I like to customize my skincare routine. And once you nail these steps down, that's when you can start thinking of adding other elements into your skincare routine, like chemical exfoliators, essences, serums, ampules, any kind of thing like that to make your skincare routine more well-rounded for you. Alright, you guys, so I hope you enjoyed this video and you found it helpful. If you're trying to build a skincare routine for the first time, I hope I was able to break each element down and explain in an understandable manner why you need each step. As always, I hope you guys are happy and healthy, and don't forget to rate, comment, subscribe, share with your friends and family, hit that notification bell, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys!